How's it going, everybody? Welcome to episode 4, podcast number 4, Nerd Underground Podcast. I'm David Foruria, your host and MC, and I'm joined by the ever delightful, the Moose.
Moose!
And JonKuh.
Sup, Kuh?
Kuh.
Yeah, that's our word. And once again, welcome. And we're going to talk about some fun stuff today. Usually we cover movies, games, and tech, and a bunch of other cool nerd shit in that subculture. Because that's what we do. That's what, I thought you were pointing. I'm going to kill Mario!
I'm pointing at him.
I'm going to point at him with a gun.
Anyways.
And he throws a Mario plush for our audio listener. Sorry. How's it going, guys? How you doing?
Pretty good, man.
How was the last week for you? You guys do anything fun? Let's get that out of the way. Anything new?
Well, I've been playing or getting back into Overwatch again because they had the whole Lunar New Year's update.
Yeah, I need to.
Yeah, during the time of the last recording, wasn't up, but now it is. Definitely. A lot of cool people with skins. Got the shirt wearing it,
Represent.
Represent. Not a Bastion main, but who can argue good Bastion every now and then,
That's
all right?
the best short, that's what you said.
Mm-hmm. Best animated short. Haven't seen it, check it out.
Definitely. Liz, what about you, bro? Still rocking that PS2?
Yeah, dude. Still hitting that Grand Theft Auto that Ace Combat. I've been sitting there hanging out with a buddy of mine. He sent me a song that he wrote and sang drunk, and I was just like, yes, we've got to record this. We've got to make a music video.
Oh, is that what you're talking about on Instagram? Okay,
yeah.
I saw that.
It's country, and I'm not a big country guy, but I mean, just the twang of this dude playing the guitar drunk as shit off some whiskey and just like raw emotion. I was like, yes, let me do this. Let me do this.
The whiskey twang, all right.
That's awesome.
Hashtag whiskey twang.
Any movies? Any fun movies from you guys? Anybody seen anything new?
Not really.
No, just not movies this week, huh?
Not really.
Me either, really. I gotta be honest. I mean, I've been playing my 3DS and my Vita more.
Hell yeah.
I got some games, so I'm playing that. I'm loving Poochie and Yoshi's Yarn World, or Woolly World. Fucking great. It's so adorable.
You showed me the cover, and I was like, is the whole gameplay in yarn? Yes.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Hell yeah.
It's like well over a year old, but if you haven't tried it yet, play it.
Mm-hmm.
And before we dive into all the meat of everything, I do want to mention this podcast is brought to you by cinchgaming.com. Cinch Gaming controllers. If you have ever contemplated getting like the Xbox Elite controller with all the mapped buttons at the back and everything, to step up your competitive gameplay and everything.
Ask Joe. They say it makes him a better gamer.
Yeah. So supposedly. The one he bought. But Cinch Gaming is the ones you want to get because, man, you can customize them. You can get the color scheme you want. You can pick each individual button, what color it is. And actually, if you're really big into esports, you got a favorite esports team out there like Cloud9 and all that, they got pre-made presets of their theme on there. And it is pretty cool. Really cool shit, man. I totally check it out and go play around, customize it. And if you decide to buy it, we got a coupon code for you. Use NerdTV and get 5% off of that, man. That sounds awesome, doesn't it? I'm going to use it.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to use
totally.
it.
I'm going to do it one day. Mm-hmm. We're going to rock that out. But let's dive into everything. We need a title for this podcast, something that's in the times. Mm-hmm. And of course, tomorrow is Black Panther. Black Panther time, man. The next MCU. I'm so sad Joe's not here because him and I are like the philosophers of the MCU of the group, man. We could go for hours talking about this shit, and I know he's super excited for Black Panther. I'm going tomorrow. And we're going to review it as quickly as possible. And you guys can bet that we're going to talk about it in the next podcast. So catch it within that week. Next week's podcast, we're going to have a different host. We're going to have our buddy Paul, Rio Azaro. He's going to be talking Black Panther with us as well. It's going to be fun. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look forward to that, guys. But what I want to bring up about Black Panther, some of our speculation about it. Yes. One particular one is we've seen the Infinity War trailer, and we're seeing these big ass spires, slamming into the Wakandan countryside.
Wait, there's big old spiders kamikaze?
Spiders!
Oh, man. I was thinking like spider kamikazes just coming down.
You think Joe would be in the theater?
No.
3D.
Be like, Ice Spider! Or Frost Spider?
Oh! Skyrim.
Where's my hammer?
Definitely a series to watch. Joe playing Skyrim and him freaking out about frost spiders. No, these giant tower spike building ship things. I don't know what's... Stop.
It's not a spire. Gotcha.
Spire.
She's giant spear-looking rocks.
They're landing in Wakandan countryside, crashing and all that. So what's some of our speculation of Black Panther connecting to the Avengers, other than, just Wakanda being the battle site? What do you think is more going on there? What do you guys think? Silence.
Well, I was going to let Moose take this one away.
Okay, come on, man.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm going to be completely honest. I have no idea. I mean, it's a small part that I saw in the Infinity War trailer, and I mean, I still haven't pieced it together.
Small part. That's where all the armies are clashing.
Well, yeah, but what you're talking about, the spires.
No, I was just mentioning is it's like
hashtag spire.
Don't focus on that part.
Right.
I'm just talking about Black Panther, Wakanda, and everything that its connection is leading up to the Avengers. I can already tell, especially with the rings superstructure thingy on top or above New York, that Thanos is trying to do something crazy to the Earth. Probably
that Spider-Man jumps up on.
Man of Steel kind of
shit.
You're
telling me that New York is in danger again?
Yes,
man.
Oh yeah,
that is like
New Yorkers are probably like, I'm tired of this shit.
Why don't they put it in someplace like...
Why can't we have like a Nebraska or something? Property damage won't be as bad.
All we know, all the New Yorkers are like, why is it us? Why can't it be like Africa or something?
And that's why it's
fucked up too. And they're like, man, get this shit back in New York. This is bullshit. Okay, I'll tell you some of my speculation unless Jonathan has something.
Oh yeah, my specs is well, I think it's wrong for the Wakandans that we just calling him Black Panther. I think it should be African American Panther.
Oh my gosh, no, you're not. You're joking. Move on.
Oh man. Hey, if you like that joke, like this video, share. All right, guys, tell your friends. End the joke.
It's not racist.
No,
not raisins.
Continue, Jonathan. What do you think?
Oh no, that was actually it.
That's it. You just had a lame ass joke.
That was my lame ass joke.
Yeah. I expect more of you in this rest of this podcast. Okay, let me tell you.
The only person expects anything of me.
Damn right, someone has to. All right, coming as the MC designated as MCU philosopher of the group.
Right.
Self-designation.
So, yeah, exactly. That's what the advantage of being the leader.
Yeah, I can't be relied on to designate correctly.
You're designated drunk as well as that one over there.
Hey, we're fucked up Friday. Fucked up Friday.
I look forward to that release. I'm having fun editing that. Okay. Wakanda, as what all the reviews are saying, is coming out for Black Panther. It's way more advanced and untouched by the rest of the world than you would expect. You're like, okay, it's hidden, nobody knows shit about it, but their culture thrived. This is like the perfect utopia in a way of nothing of the social stigmas or anything else, the weird politics and civil rights and all that like the U.S. went through. Nothing of the world that is all the negative of humanity really tainted this place. And I want to say that sounds like a pretty safe place for an Infinity Stone.
Oh, shit, yeah.
And that's probably why Thanos picks Wakanda. I mean, other than Wakanda might actually be the biggest threat on Earth, other than the Avengers. And as we saw at the end of the Civil War, that's where Cap and them are hiding out. So, and I don't know how much we're going to see of them in the actual Black Panther film. Like, we might see Bucky as a popsicle. But that's it.
A popsicle? They're just like chiseling ice cubes off of them to like refill their fresh drink. It's hot in Africa, so I might as well just like
old school ice block.
Yeah, just
you don't mind Bucky, right?
Yeah, no.
His eyes just move down.
Yeah.
Chipping close to the crotch, he's like,
no. Oh, it just breaks off.
Like his arm.
Some lucky lady's gonna get a really good strong drink.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it comes with its own little stir.
I bet it's got some buck to it.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Man.
A little straw.
A little bit. Okay, that's one. Of course, that's the easiest speculation and everything. As for setting it up, there's a lot of characters in Black Panther that we see in the Infinity War trailer. I can't remember her name exactly, but the actress who plays Michonne from Walking Dead. I'm incredibly excited to see her performance.
Oh
and Black Panther. She is super adamant about this, super passionate about it. Everybody on that cast is really pushing that this film is going to be a movement in film, not just for Black culture, but as in representation for everybody. There's just very extremely strong females, and that is well overdue. Like, the only other thing I could think of modern day visual storytelling that is given, where it's deserved, is like Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones has got some strong,
I can see that,
passionate, rather scary females. And I'm happy with that. I'm scared of women.
Fucking Cersei.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
Sandra over here. Yeah, no, there's some terrifying.
Yeah.
So the stone that is unidentified is the Soul Stone. And if we think it's
Soul.
Yes, Soul. And who better to guard Soul than those Wakandans?
Those Wakandans.
Those African, those Wakandans there.
Those Wakandan Americans.
They're not even Americans.
Being politically correct.
They're not Americans.
Africans then.
They got soul. And they're super bad.
Yeah.
They're hiding on Soul Plug.
Oh shit.
Man.
Goddamn.
Wow.
I'm still in the camp of believing it's Heimdall in his eyes and his ability to see people. He's really seeing their soul. So that's where I'm staying at. But for all we know, they're probably gonna twist it and surprise us. It's hidden in Wakanda. I mean, it wouldn't be that far fetched. Vibranium is not an actual natural resource from Earth. It is from asteroids, comets. It's from up in space. It's from the cosmic layer. Space.
The final frontier.
And so all the other Affinity Stones, can't just be hanging on Earth the whole time. Like, they never talk about where the Tesseract was before it was hiding out in the old Norwegian shrine and all that.
Hell yeah.
They never explain that, and I think that's the only stone that, other than the Eye of Agamotto, the Doctor Strange's one, the Time Gem.
Yeah, no, right. Quasimodo had the soul, man.
But it's not.
No wonder he's always ringing them bells and that music, man.
I love that movie, man.
Esmeralda.
Yeah.
Wasn't that like Jennifer Lopez? J-Lo was the voice of Esmeralda?
I have no idea. Do I need to look that up?
Not right now.
No. Do it on your own time, gentlemen.
He's like, this is my own time.
You're in my room. Yes, we recorded my room. Oh. It's the best location spot for recording right now. Anyways, actually, the eye and Doctor Strange's necklace and all that, I don't actually think of that as, hey, it's been hanging on Earth this whole time. That's convenient for the story kind. No, they go like interdimensional. So when it doesn't feel like it's planted on Earth. Yeah. So of course that's why Wakanda is such a great candidate out of the rest of the world for a stone to have ended up. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
And in the trailer we see Thanos has 2 out of the 6. He's got the purple, and then we see him put on the blue. That's the Tesseract. Yeah. The purple is the orb from Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one, which was then put in the hands of the Nova Corps on Xandar. Mm. So that tells me right off the bat, well, we better see this at least. They better not just put it in dialogue. Xandar gets fucked up. Like, Thanos is... We already saw him at the end of Avengers. He's like, fine, I'll do it myself. I want to see him roll up and be like, yo, I want that shit. And he just busts down the door and gets that shit.
Fuck. Hell yeah.
And then right after that, he comes across the, Asgardian Ark, fucks them up, and Loki's like, hey, don't kill me. Yeah. Look, I pay back. I got the Tesseract. That's what you wanted me to get in the first place.
I don't have the scepter. Give my brother the other black guy. Please, not me. The pretty one in the family. It's exactly what it sounds like. Loki sounds like that. He's like, talking like this all the time. Yeah.
Damn, he sounds like he works at the Quickie Mart. Thank you, come again.
Everybody's dead around him.
I guess.
Well, I think it's safe to say practically all Asgardians are dead. Mm. I mean, just he's stepping over bodies in that first trailer, man. That's scary.
Well, Asgard's no more, so can they really be?
But Asgard's a people, John.
Oh my gosh!
Place. Didn't you learn anything at the end of Ragnarok?
An idea.
All I learned was Meek's okay.
Oh, he's alive.
Oh yeah, look,
what was the question? Roll credits.
That's it.
That's how it goes. I love Korg. Got him right up there. He's my favorite pop vinyl.
Hell yeah.
He's a pop.
Mm-hmm. Any other speculation? How it connects to the Avengers? Black Panther, like what it sets up?
Let's see. He's going to become an Avenger. Yeah, that sounds about right.
I don't know about that. I don't know if he's actually going to be like, yo, your band, your boy band, I want in.
I want in.
I think maybe Black Widow might do a cameo too. That's not too far out of the realm of possibility. She is a fugitive on the run.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's possible that Cap got a hold of her too, just like, he
did.
To Tony.
Mm-hmm.
Was that your first kiss? Winter Soldier, man.
Oh, fuck man.
Yeah. Oh, that's
he's like, it's been a while. And trust me, it was cold, okay? It was cold.
So cold.
A 99-year-old virgin. Oh, man. I love that man.
Oh, man.
Maybe Cap, I'm definitely calling it, there has to be Bucky. I mean, Cap could be out on a mission or doing something or other, so that's an excuse that he's not in Wakanda when the shit goes down with Killmonger. But Black Widow, I think, has a good level of... She shows up at the end. It's like, hey, I heard y'all are hiding out here. Or where's Cap? Oh, there's Bucky. Okay, cool. Oh shit, what's that? And looks up and there's shit falling in the sky.
Oh yeah.
Do you think it's going to end with right up to the Infinity War starting, kicking off, shit going to shit, or do you think it's going to be a good grace period?
That would be nice to actually see like conflict starting, towards the end of the movie. Because one of my things about like, Infinity War is part 1 and part 2. One of my fears was going to be like that they're going to do part 1 is going to be just a build up, and then right before the whole fight and all this good stuff, you're just going to be like, all right, roll credits. I would like them to like start putting a foot in the door at least, and like
no, because the strategy way it sounds now is going to be complete. It's not part 1, part 2 anymore. Even though they have said that that's the spirit of the projects.
Yeah,
it is now Avengers: Infinity War. And instead of it being Infinity War Part 2, it's going to be a different title. It's going to be their own cellular, full-fledged film. So that fear of yours, I don't have it as much because I've been paying attention to what Kevin Feige has been saying about the battle plan.
Right.
What they're doing. They did announce a couple of years ago when they announced Civil War and everybody lost their shit because Did you know about that? The Disney event that they announced, the upcoming events, and they're like, Captain America, the next Captain America, and they're like, oh, Winter Soldier was great. What is it? And they're like, was it Serpent Society, which is, another paying homage to a certain little arc from Captain America's past, and everybody's like, oh, Serpent Society. More Hydra shit. Oh, yeah. Oh. And they said that, they announced that at the beginning, and then, talked about everything else. And then at the end, they're like, just kidding. It's Infinity War. Everybody, or no, not Infinity War. Civil War.
That's what I was about to say.
Wrong
Damn.
war. It's Civil War. And they're like, oh my God, yay!
Yeah.
So, like, they did plan it at that time as part 1, part 2, but since then they're like, hey, no. We rethought that shit. It's going to be its own Avengers 4. All right. Yeah. Do you think we're going to see Captain Marvel in Infinity War? They're filming her standalone right now.
Yeah, they're filming it right now.
I think there might be like a hint towards her, like a small cameo.
The end of credits, maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking they might do that. Who knows?
Probably.
Well, that's fucking Marvel's fucking go-to. How to make everybody's asshole pucker to the seat.
Yes.
Hold on, wait. Roll credits. Nah, we ain't leaving. Wait. Just wait.
I don't.
The only movie
has to tell me, hey, yo, I'm trying to sweep this shit up. Move.
The only movie that actually makes your money's worth, I guess.
What, John?
The only movie that makes your money's worth. You sit through the whole thing.
Literally, yeah.
So.
If I go watch some like random ass action film, starring Liam Neeson, I'm not staying for you guys. I don't care. I'll see his name and then I'm like, okay, I'm out. Mm-hmm. That's it. Unless there was a character, I'm like, fuck, who's that actress? I can't remember her name. I'll wait to see it. Yeah, that's right, it is her. Okay, fuck, and then I'm gone. That's the only reason for credits for those kind of films.
Oh yeah.
Marvel, it's like a preview.
No, I want to see who did the fucking music score, who shot that in Japan, who was a part of the FX team in Germany and Hungary.
Harmed in the making of the film. You're watching, I'm like, man, they better say that in the credits. No animals better have been harmed. No aliens.
One parakeet was stomped on by a horse. Fuck.
No Spider-Mans were hurting the spiders.
No real spiders actually crashed onto the earth.
That's terrifying.
Spiders.
That would win the war for Thanos. There's plenty of arachnophobics,
Ragnophobics. Ragnarok.
She's on the rag.
Ragnarokophobics.
So yeah, as you can tell, we're like, especially me, we're excited for this Infinity War. Even though we're supposed to be talking about Black Panther, everything kind of leads up to that, and I'm hoping it doesn't just do a snippet of leading up to it. It is the film right before, and it is the setting for the largest battle. So it better have something of a bit of an incline going to that. If I come out of it, I'm not going to be disappointed if they didn't. However, I'm like, please, please, please. The fanboy in me is like, come on, give it to me. Make me feel good.
Make me feel good. Fucking Monsters Ball. Halle Berry.
Yeah, that's your favorite movie. Then Swordfish, ain't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember. Okay, yeah. You guys got anything else about Black Panther?
I mean, I think it would be really cool as if the reason that, like, it was being attacked, like, they show that. I would like it if it was a cliffhanger right as they're getting attacked.
Yeah.
Like, because, like, say they find the Infinity Stone or they find out it's there, that being, like, the last fucking stronghold.
What if they had it sealed and they accidentally cracked the seal, and that's why Thanos is like, no.
I'm reading a power level over 9,000.
Time to go fuck them up.
Has a globe of Earth and just spins it. There. We'll go there.
It's gonna fuck up Arifaka.
Arifaka? That sounds like some reefer, man.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah, no, he has like spies going in there and they come back, man, that whole place is in like conflict. My kind of people, yeah. What's going on?
Spots.
He's like, aren't we all?
He probably got turned down. He's like, ting, ting. Yes.
Shit really gets my dick hard.
Let me get the other glove on. The love glove.
Fucking, it's Michael Jackson's glove. Disco ball.
I'm done.
It's a surgeon glove. He's going in deep.
Oh, man.
For those stones.
Fucking stretches up his up there. Oh,
that's terrible.
Anywho.
Anywhere.
Anything else before we move on from Black Panther and Avengers and all that?
I think we've covered it enough.
Yeah, It's been covered quite.
Then, okay, let me tell you another little snippet that will catch you guys' interest. Kevin Hart announced he's going to do YouTube just like The Rock, but he's got a very specific genre he's doing.
Is it comedy?
No. Why do you think that?
Who gives you that clue?
What makes you think that? No. I mean, yes, but he's doing workout videos. Funny workout videos. It's called Kevin Hart What the Fit.
I think they need like a tall guy standing next to him, like doing the same workout. Like
that'd be more comical. Be like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. Here's the set. All right, Kevin, you try it. And he does it like Mini Man's like, can't do it all the way.
Fucking Mighty Mouse.
That's just looks funny, and it officially comes out March 6th, and he's gonna have 2 episodes every week, Thursday and Friday.
Oh wow!
No workout, so we're gonna lose our belly fat. By laughing.
We're gonna be sitting here eating, watching Kevin Hart. Yeah, that's good, dude.
Dude, you're hilarious.
It's good for your health and good for your heart. I got you. Kevin Hart.
This
guy.
He's so
Joe was
funny.
here yelling at you.
He'd be like, "Where's your write-up?"
He'd do this point. When he gets mad at Jonathan, he points like this. He does this.
Like the bottom.
He's like, can you believe this asshole? That's what he does.
Can you believe this? All the time.
He does that. He's like a dude on the soapbox. He's like, the government.
Como roboto.
No, yeah. He's like half step away from like putting aluminum foil on his head and just like, this guy, this punny guy.
Man, he gets under your skin. You get under his.
I guess.
Okay, that's what we need to film. Like them just getting under each other's skin, just pissing each other off.
Yeah, it needs to be like the set for the underground rap battles at 8 Mile, and these two just
oh my god
after each other. You want to be an extra in this? But that's gonna be a great. I'm writing that shit down.
Oh man,
where's my notebook?
Looks like DJ Dick Smash Waka gets his own short. Well, it's not that short, trust me.
The tables have turned.
The tables.
Now we need a turntable.
God damn it.
Right,
no, you just need a small table and have this motherfucker come up. The tables have turned.
A rounded term.
And then just like put his arms up like, what?
Uh-huh.
Crowd starts it off of this. Visco? You believe Visco?
Jeez. Could you imagine them having like a diss battle?
A diss battle.
That's what I'm thinking.
Uh-huh.
Hell yeah.
It's not even rhyming or rapping. It's just them down, and there's some dudes in the background. Yeah.
Can I be that
guy? Gotta have the hair out.
Yeah, hell yeah, mohawking it out.
Yep.
Yeah. DJ, spin that shit.
DJ Dick Smash. I do my own sound effects.
We gotta make it nerdy and be like, DJ, let it rip.
No, play the music. Oh, okay.
Oh. Stops it. It's like,
oh, that hurt my head. I had the metal one. What's wrong with you?
Oh, Dragoon!
God damn it.
Why you hurt me so? Okay, how do I name this for our list so I can remember?
DJ Dick Smash, Diss Battle, JonKuh, and Padawan Joe.
I love how Dick Smash carried on from the last podcast.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Hashtag DJ Dick Smash.
Please, someone comment.
Comment this.
Hashtag DJ Dick Smash. Whatever you're watching, listening to us, if it's on Podbean, iTunes, or YouTube.
If we get 200 fucking DJ Dick Smash, hashtag
wow,
DJ Dick Smash.
That goal, man. That's a crazy goal.
I'm gonna buy the t-shirt.
Oh yeah, we're working on t-shirt designs already.
I would say, actually, I got a better one. If you guys, half of that, all right, 100 hashtags. If we happen to just go by and see them, out of everything overall, we'll go to like Starbucks or something like that and have them. What's your name?
DJ Dick Smash.
DJ Dick Smash. Okay, now is that all one word or?
They're not good. They're like, what's really.
However, you guys type it out there is how we'll have them.
So, no, DJ Dick Smash.
DJ Dick Smash. I mean, I'm saying, is it all one word?
You
just hashtag it one word. Don't worry about underscore or anything like that or capitalizations. Just do hashtag DJ Dick Smash. One word. Just do it that way.
Yes.
My laptop turned. Okay, here we go. Okay, so let's go into a little bit of news. Some gaming news. THQ, you guys recognize that name?
Yeah.
You guys do know that years ago, gone, right?
Yeah, no, it's...
Well, apparently, there's some news with them back. THQ Nordic purchased, how's it called? Koch Entertainment. They're the ones that own Deep Silver, which then are the publishers for, like, Dead Island.
Dead Island, yeah.
And Volition with all the Saint Rose, the Metro games and all that. So all of them are purchased now by a new company. And, I mean, that's big news whenever a buyout happens like that. But I'm hoping, because they've already said, no one's getting laid off and we're not changing any plans or anything. Right. So that's, phew, because, EA is always fucking, we're going to buy the studio. Okay, bye. And then they dismantle it. And a bunch of...
Sell it off for parts.
The last few years, like Lionheart, or Lionhead for Fable, gone.
Yep.
What was it? Volition? No, not Volition. Visceral Studios, they were working on a Star Wars game too when that happened. So that's holy shit. These big ass mega publishers are relentless. They're merciless, destroying all these. So seeing a non-giant, a behemoth of a company buying out, it's giving me some hope that we're going to get some like new Saint Rose games again. Even though Joe hates them,
I loved them.
I want to play. I want to play Saint Rose, man. I want some money invested into it to make it even better. Because we can all agree, 3 and 4, same engine, same scheme, shtick, everything, UI, all of it's the same. So, Metro, and I'm not fearing it because I think Metro Exodus is going to be badass. We're going to play it.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan especially.
We're going to play it.
Oh yeah, we're playing that shit. So that's gaming news. The other bit of most recent gaming news is PlayStation Network. You know how you cannot change your ID for the longest time? They don't allow it. I mean, you don't know on PS2. this more. I wish Joe was here for this kind of news. This is rumor is they did a survey, and about 80-something% said yes, we want to change our PSN. We really want to change our ID, man.
Yeah.
And I especially do because somehow it mistyped in the word definitely, so it says Definity David. But then I was just like, does that even mean anything? And I looked it up and it's like a fancy ass camera.
Oh.
I was like, okay.
Camera David.
I meant to do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm on PlayStation. Definity David?
Definity.
Don't ask how I spell it because somehow I fucked up and I tried to put definitely David.
Ask PlayStation to spell it for you.
Yeah.
Is that like Will and Grace? Like just Jack, definitely David.
That was when I was working at. That was when I was working at the entertainment store Hastings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We both worked there.
Yeah, this is where we met. Yeah, there was the manager in training. I say definitely a lot. I type in text definitely a lot. So he was like, "Man, you're definitely David." I was like, "Definitely."
Defiantly, yeah.
Definitely. Defiantly, definitively.
Defecating.
Definitively.
Too many D's.
That's what she said.
Oh boy.
But that sounded exciting. I'm happy because I want to change that shit and get more into PlayStation. I don't know if Joe wants to change his. He's just Big Joe. 580. That's it. That's your area code and your nickname. Okay, man. I mean, he probably will stick with it. He's really proud of his gamer tag on Xbox, which is the Red Lantern Hulk.
Yeah.
How do you get away with that, man? That's fucking cool. That's legit. But that's in the news of gaming. You know, not a lot in movies. Everybody's talking about Black Panther and the movements and representation, everything going on there. So I'm going to kind of step into tech a little bit. JonKuh.
What's up?
Have you seen this video that's trending on YouTube from the Boston Dynamics? The robots.
Oh, that robot dog thing.
The two dogs.
Yeah.
You saw that?
I saw one. I don't know if I'm talking about the same one you saw.
There's two.
Okay. I only know of one dog.
Oh, all right.
No.
I do have to pull this up. I apologize to audio listeners. I have to show JonKuh this.
For audio listeners, just at this moment, just YouTube it right now.
Pause it. Go to YouTube. Type in the Boston Dynamics robots.
Robot dogs.
Robot dogs, yeah. And
everybody
it's called
Robot Dog.
Dave and Jerry. Hashtag Dave and Jerry is what's going on.
Oh, it's my favorite ice cream, man.
You're funny.
It's Ben and Jerry.
What?
It's my favorite cartoon with the cat and the mouse.
It's Tom and Jerry.
Oh, and what is Dave and Jerry? This is what Dave and Jerry is. I'm going to show JonKuh this 46-second video of these two robot dogs from the Boston Dynamics and what they can do. Oh, there's an ad. Shut up, ad.
Oh, man. Look at this ad.
Oh, it's not going to let me skip. Just
right.
let me mute it.
For other people who got to wait like 15 seconds.
1 second.
3 seconds.
Give me a moment.
We'll just tell
Okay,
you
it's playing.
And while they're watching, I'm just going to Vogue.
Oh, right. Wow. Man, that dog got a new paint job.
It's a lot faster than the last time we saw this.
It looks a lot slimmer too, man. Last time I saw this thing was a big old thing with a backpack.
Check this out.
Oh, man. I swear to God. If it had a tail, it would have been wagging right now. Oh,
what?
What the heck? This is like some sort of crazy like sci-fi. Oh, and it's opening doors.
Velociraptor shit.
Like I'm a raptor from Jurassic Park.
Have y'all not seen Terminator?
Oh man.
They're coordinating, JonKuh.
This is rascally.
Oh, I thought he was going to shut it behind him.
No, it shuts on its own. He
was holding it open.
Oh, dude.
We got.
Hey, buddy, can you give me a hand? That's the title of it from Boston Dynamics.
Wow.
The reason I single out Jonathan is he's got a AI phobia.
Fear?
He's scared of that shit. Like, what was it? Sophia, the artificial citizen of
gosh.
Saudi Arabia, freaks him out.
It still bothers me. I'll see pictures or videos, and I'm like, why? No.
We're gonna die.
Yeah.
They're going to become our new overlords.
I have a healthy respect for AI. For example, like this shirt right here, out of fear. That's the only reason why. Out of fear. Yeah,
I'm already on your side.
Exactly.
It's armor. When the shit goes down, be like, "Yo, Bastion for life," and then they pull up his stats from Overwatch. You're like, "You liar!"
They're gonna see
You're a mercy man.
They're gonna see a lot of not Bastion.
He's number like third from the bottom.
Yeah, not that bad.
I don't think you play Zarya that much.
Oh, definitely not Zarya, nor Winston, or May.
Definitely not May. You hate May.
But
I have to show that to Jonathan's like, look at that. They're getting more advanced, man.
They are. He's got a hand for a head.
The claw.
Okay, I mean, like...
He opened up the door so the other one could come in and fuck somebody up, and then he was just going to follow in like, I got your back.
Following suit right there, man.
What? Are you scared?
I'm slightly concerned. Granted, like, I can hear the...
If they were more stealthy, you'd be scared.
Like, you know, they're yellow... They almost sound like Pac-Man, but it's still slightly terrifying. Like,
it doesn't matter if they're stealthy. If they get up to speed, they're made out of metal. They're gonna hurt.
Exactly.
Somebody. Those hydraulics probably got some kick to it too. Man.
Oh, can you imagine a fucking hydraulic like donkey kick?
Yeah.
Oh no,
that testes.
Testes.
Oh, and then the claw grabs him.
Oh,
fucking claw machine.
Claw machine. Wait, if it's like a regular claw machine, it'll just like let go. It's fine.
It held the door handle, so it looks like it's got some grip.
Why? Why?
They haven't seen Terminator 1, 2, or 3,
or Judgment Day.
or the shit.
Genesis,
yeah.
Or like any
or Sarah Connor Chronicles.
Hey, that was my favorite with old girl that plays Cersei. That was the first thing I ever saw her, and I was like, yes.
Or anything else.
And the chick from fucking Firefly.
Yeah. All of them. I got him into Firefly. I'm so proud of myself.
Yeah, well, he lent me the disc copy. Because I've seen it. I'm like, all right, if it's so great, why does it only have one season? And then I found out, oh, okay.
Fox fucked them.
Fox. I'm like, oh, okay. They got foxed up. All right.
They got foxed.
Yeah, but I mean, I'd seen Serenity before, and I was like, oh, that movie was cool, but I didn't know anything about it.
It was the tie-up to the end.
Yeah.
There is rumors that they're going to resume it with the whole Disney buying out 20th Century Fox. There we go. I can speak finally. It looks like that there might be talks of Firefly resuming.
Oh.
And of course, the cast that are not dead from Serenity
I know, right?
are like, yeah, totally.
I'm
going to be sitting there. Can I be an extra? I just want to be an extra.
I just want to be a floating body in space.
Yeah.
Come on, just give me that.
I want to be that guy on the ground that's just like, it dies.
and just
a dead brown coat.
Hell yeah.
There you go. Yeah. There you go. Okay, but yeah, that's what's trending right now, and I had to show JonKuh. The Rise of the Robots.
Part like 17, because there's been so many of these. Like we got.
But that's huge because we saw that same design.
No, yeah.
Topple over, and it's just comical. You're like, idiot fell over.
And I mean, like,
now look at it.
They're more agile. Like you could tell, it's not just stiff legged like a damn like horse doll.
Yeah.
They're limber now. Like he was looking around with the camera. And then called in the other one, and he held the door with his leg, and then kicked it open with the claw and everything. Like, that's a little scary. If they go stealth mode, whew.
Yeah.
Can you imagine a movie about that? Let's make that movie.
That's like...
Hold on, we need to get a bigger budget for VR.
And then test Jonathan and see if it works.
That'd be kind of...
just rent out a room, lock Jonathan in with like a Neopet or something.
A Furby's everywhere, all on the wall, and they're just like talking. Yeah. See, earlier in this podcast, you heard that these guys said that they're arachnophobes. For me, the only arachnid that bothers me would be the one from Wild Wild West. That 80-foot tarantula.
Tarantula scary, huh?
See, like
a robot tarantula.
Robot, like, I mean, yeah, that's. It took out a train. That's scary. It took out like cliffs in the movie.
Oh wow, you get it easy.
What's that?
Your phobia isn't crazy ass name, anyways. It's just called robophobia.
Robophobia.
The anxiety disorder in which the sufferer has an irrational fear of robots, drones, robot-like mechanics, or artificial intelligence. It just whops them all into one group for you.
Thank you.
Lucky you.
Yeah.
Robophobia.
Robophobic right here. I'm going to add that as well to your...
Robophobic?
I'm going to add that.
To the glossary?
To his title.
Oh.
His names, all his names, the Cuz, DJ Dick Smash, everything. He's going to put robophobia in there so people know.
Hey guys, just keep you in the loop, man. Comment what your phobias are. If it's common, if it's not common, I mean, like...
If you got a crazy ass... I'll tell you one of mine, and I don't remember what the name of it is, but I found it one time online.
It's called David phobia. Fear of other Davids.
I don't like other Davids around. I'll be honest about that. I don't like when other Davids are around. I go Highlander, I was like, I want to kill someone.
There can be only one.
And Moose's is hunter phobia. The fear of a hunter, like a Canadian hunter hunting meese.
Fucking meese? Oh! Now he's starting it on me. We're going to have our own battle royale.
It's part 2, man.
Part 2.
Parkour.
Parkour.
Anyways.
My phobia I was leaning up to just saying is it's very weird, but like on the freeway when they're having construction and everything, when these big ass Jersey barriers get right up on the fog line right next to the driver's side, I freak out.
I love
some people are like Yeah, I get nervous too when I wig out like I want someone else to like take over. I'm like, please. I get terrified, man. And then if it closes up on the other side, I'm gone.
You're boxed in.
I get really nervous when
I'm like,
when it's like that and like a semi pulls over because it's like, man, if I just bounce off this, I'm going right under those wheels.
See, I always think of it as like Hot Wheels. Whenever I see like two Jersey Barrios on both sides, I'm like, man, the Hot Wheel tracks, and they're just like, oh,
where's the loop?
It's so cool. And then this guy over here, he's just like, I'm so scared. Pretty sure he doesn't sound like that, but that's just how I envision.
Oh no, I do.
Oh, okay.
Why not? I do it.
Yeah.
I'm not deathly afraid of spiders. Like I don't like spiders. Like I don't know.
I'm a bitch.
I've been bit by them like and shit like that. But I don't know. I've probably killed more spiders like saving someone else. Like, and not been afraid of it, but like drowning or being buried alive.
Oh, wow.
Or being burnt alive. Like, that's like my shit. Like, I love breathing and I smoke cigarettes.
I love not dying.
I just love being alive. My biggest fear is death.
I just want to live.
Yeah.
That's everybody's fear, bro.
Yeah.
Because then the world won't have any more of me.
So, those robot dogs, they're scary, and one of them is named Dave, so.
Oh,
being killed by Dave.
Fucking Dave. That hurts, Dave.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So what was the other one named? Jerry? Ben and Jerry? What was it? Tom and Jerry?
Dave and Jerry.
Dave and Jerry.
Now he's just doing a shtick.
I don't remember the name of the other
Speaking of names that go together, we do watch some Rooster Teeth. Mm-hmm. We are Rooster Teeth fans. They're a huge inspiration for myself. Joe, but he kind of goes competitive about it. I don't blame him. Why not? And Paul Rio Azaro, yeah, he definitely aspires to be like them, and he's a huge fan. Gavin, you might recognize him from like the Slow Mo guys.
Yeah,
and I know you definitely saw him as Woody in Laser Team.
Yeah,
the guy with the helmet. He's dating Meg Turney, and I just recently introduced Moose to Meg Turney in her Instagram. You know, cosplaying. Sexy, yeah, that's right. Sexy, gorgeous woman, absolute gorgeous, phenomenal cosplayer. I know you're doing shit over there.
Sorry, Charlotte.
Anyways, it just finally came out to the public because they finally tweeted about it. But towards the end of last month, the end of January, they had a man break into their house and shot off a round from a gun in there. And they quickly woke up from the glass break and hid in the closet. And part of me thinks Gavin was smart and locked the door in the bedroom as well, because he was searching for him. And this is a very, like, that whole disgruntled fan, you know, breaks in, goes crazy in the middle of the night and everything, has a gun, searches around, can't find him, and leaves because they did call the cops while they were in the closet, too.
Right.
And the police were showing up right when he was trying to pull out. And they had a mini shootout. He fired at an officer, so of course they
took his ass out.
He died. And I'm not giving out the name. Actually, I don't even know the name because a lot of others who are reporting on this are doing the same. We're not giving him the liberty or the justification or the fame of. But they just finally reached out and said thank you to everybody, especially to the Austin police.
Yeah.
You know, thanks for the quick response and everything. It's fantastic. What's scary about this is a detail that I learned from Philip DeFranco's show, that when the police, they did report on him, they got his cell phone, and they found a bunch of shit like he hates Gavin for his success, who he's dating, you know. Yeah, granted, I hate Gavin too because, damn, Meg Turney is gorgeous.
He was about to kidnap that bitch.
And she's so cool. She's super nerdy. She's a gamer. It's just like, man, that's my dream woman right there. But, man, just fans go that all out. Does that scare you guys going forward into this endeavor? Can you imagine?
So you're telling me
it's possible
there's
options. To go that way.
There's possibilities of me hooking up with the hot woman?
No.
I'm in.
He was holding that back the whole time.
Like, all right, man.
Shit.
Well, you know where I stand. What about you?
No, honestly, I mean, I'm kind of in awe about it, you know, because you can sit there and just think about it, that your life had that much of an impact on someone else's thought process, that they were so taken over by that, that was what drove that man, or, you know, to that he was just so enraged. I mean,
he literally drove all the way to Austin, Texas from Albuquerque.
Fuck that, dude. Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of surprised. Like, as soon as you said that, I was about to be like, man, I can't wait to be that famous. You know, to have.
But it's also kind of like, ooh, double-edged sword.
It is. It's really crazy imagining somebody not only finding where you're at, but coming into your house, armed. Full fucking brazen attempt to get in your house, pop off around, and then search for you. Like, if he would have found him, he probably would have fucked them up or killed them.
Yeah. Well, probably not Meg. But it looked
that's
like
what I said. She would have got fucking kidnapped.
Yeah. No, it looks like he was out for anything or anyone.
They're lucky that they heard him. They're lucky he popped off around and they got to hide, man. Like that is really fucking sketchy and totally scary, but I'm ready for it.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, I don't know how they kept a lid on this for so long because in that time that's happened, Slow-Mo guys hit 10 million subs, and he's been on podcasts and celebrating and talking.
Well, they probably had to because like releasing all that information to and to the
hang on, you
the perpetrator and victims. Like, I guess you can call it.
This was also a month ago, or is that right?
Not a whole month. No.
Oh, okay. Or
like 2.5 weeks ago. It was at the end of January, so not even a whole month.
So towards the end of January, that's still a long time for something like that to happen.
To keep bottled up.
Oh yeah.
No. Oh man, I love Rooster Teeth, but I gotta kind of applaud that he's got a hell of a supportive family. Because the moment they did their tweets and their thank yous to everybody, the big time Rooster Teeth personalities, Barbara, Dunkelman, Bernie, everybody else, they reached out and said, they probably knew already, but they got to finally publicly display that they're a tight knit family over there. Mm-hmm. And I want to put that out here right now. What we're striving to do, we're not just YouTubing, man. We're, especially Jonathan and I, we're going out for filming and all that. And then Moose, I'm so glad he came back to my life because he aspires for entertainment as well. He's a hell of a entertainer and a
total dumbass.
He's in love with a camera. That's what it is.
I am. That's why it always goes dead.
We're all pushing for this, and we have to keep it in the back of our mind, even though it's probably years, decades even away to where we can even get close to that kind of influence and that kind of fandom in a way. We want to go there though, regardless, and so we have to keep in check in our mind. This is some scary possibilities.
Oh yeah.
Like, you might say the wrong fucking thing in the podcast and piss someone off, JonKuh.
That's why I said African-American Panther, but okay.
That might be what pisses someone off.
Why did you even have to say that?
Do you hate Wakandans?
I've never been there. I plan to go.
I just want to bring that up because it is something that's important. We are primarily YouTube, and this is a YouTube news. And so, like, wow. It just kind of redials your mind back to, okay, this is what we're pushing for. This
definite reality check.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that basically.
Oh yeah, and definitely again, shout out to the police department,
Austin
like not just Austin, anyone who wears a badge.
Yeah.
They, that's their reality, that's their life,
especially in these fucked up towns too.
Especially
in just ridiculous amount of craziness.
So yeah, no, real shout out for them. Totally.
For sure.
Gotham City, guys. I don't know how you do it.
Fucking New York City with all these attacks. How do you guys do it?
That's not even joking.
No, man.
That's, oof.
Yeah.
Shit. They got a hell of a rep, but I wanted to put that out. Holy shit. I'm pretty sure I can't just say it for myself on behalf of NerdUnderground. I think we're all going to say it right here, right now on the podcast. We're glad you're okay. We're glad that you guys can keep making great content and fantastic cosplay, yada, yada, yada. All of that we absolutely love. Mm-hmm. We're glad that you're okay. And we're sending out our love, and our thanks that you guys responded. And Gavin, I might have thought you were a pansy, but it sounds like from the report you manned up.
Yeah. Ain't nobody gonna touch my gorgeous woman but me.
Oh man, Meg turning. Whew. I hope to find a woman like that. That's my bucket list. I want to date a cosplayer, like the high grade cosplayer. Anyways, let's move on because I have something exciting I want to do. But before we dive into a new little segment I got for us. Two things. I want to say once again, hey, this is brought to you by Cinch Gaming Controllers. If you go to cinchgaming.com, check it out. You can customize yourself a badass controller, PlayStation 4, Xbox One. You could customize the color scheme of the buttons, the layout, the back, and everything. The lights, I think, sometimes.
Yeah.
I haven't been on the website for a little bit, but they were getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And they were pretty cool when we went to PAX.
Yeah, PAX South.
They had their little booth and everything. The guy was cool, and we were like, hey, we're in the sponsor program. And he was actually pretty nice to us. But totally go play around, customize the controller. And if you do decide to buy that badass controller you made, use the coupon code NerdTV. You can get 5% off. That's our gift to you. And we're going to keep these podcasts going up. We're going to get more sponsors. And we're just going to keep unloading gifts. That's what we want to give to you. Because you give to us, but you're just watching us. Thank you. Moving on, though. The second part I wanted to do a quick shout out. Jonathan has heard me talk about them. That King Thing podcast. Yeah. The King brothers over in the UK are fucking hilarious. I love listening to them at work. And they help work go by. I did a marathon, listened to them. I became a sponsor of theirs on Patreon. And who knows, I think in maybe a month or two I'll be on there as a guest.
No, that's cool.
So, I want to ramp up stuff right now. We're going to keep pushing for these podcasts and everything. So maybe one day we can have the host, the lead brother, Thomas King, as a guest on our podcast. How about that? Just as here to chat with us, to bullshit around. Because they're nerdy as us, man. They love games. That's a gaming podcast that they do. So I'm
sure they'd cut it out, man.
Dude, Tom, I told you we're going to give you a shout out because you give me multiple shout outs on their podcast. I'm known as Moo, David Moo. Only because they were pondering the question, do cows have accents in different parts of the world? And then they're like, what's an American cow like? They're like, moo, dude, moo. Moo, dude. And
actually, that's just a Californian.
I was thinking that too.
California.
And then I'm like, oh my God, they had a sponsor that did show up every now and then that the entire time faked a Scottish accent, so they thought he was a Scot.
Right.
And then he dropped it. He was like, no, I live in town, man. So they dropped the bomb on that. They wigged out about that. I had the comment, was like, shit, I'm tempted to do a hick accent and mess with them. Hey, y'all. But I probably couldn't hold it for as long as this dude who pretended to be a Scot for so long. So I was joking about that shit.
Come on now.
We're in Oklahoma, but here
in you mean Wabaki.
Oh my God.
Don't you mean Wabaki?
So yeah, we're talking. Go check out That King Thing podcast. They're on Podbean, iTunes, and I found them on Spotify. So they actually landed on Spotify, and I was really glad that they did. I found them. I sponsored them. I love them intimately. What?
To myself.
They're funny guys, and I pop up in there. They mention me a lot in their podcast, so I want to, reciprocate. I want to, hey, you're fucking awesome.
Occasionally, you got to go down on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
There you go, King Bros. Okay, but and especially I want to shout out to them because they did inspire me for podcasting and jumping back into content creating of this level. Let's see, we got a little bit of time. It's a quick little game we're gonna play.
Oh, we love games.
It's okay. So
Ready Player One.
Yo, you see that new poster?
Yes, I did, dude. I liked it. I was like, oh, bro.
Did you see the new poster?
I have not seen the new poster.
Oh shit!
What, man?
After this, I'm gonna have to show you the poster. Really, let's get back into this. We're running out of time.
Oh boy.
It's not going to be that regular of a thing, but I do want to challenge us with some games every now and then.
Right.
This one, we haven't mentioned it, but we're actually recording on Valentine's Day.
Sorry, Charlotte.
His girl. And me and Jonathan are like, we ain't doing shit.
Yeah, I know, right?
What you doing?
It's a Wednesday.
That's it. That's all
it is, yeah.
It's our normal, regular podcast recording schedule, but it is Valentine's Day. And so I didn't want to make this whole podcast the theme, but I do want to make the game the theme. And let's dive into it. I'm going to call it Trend Darts. Trending Darts.
Okay,
Trend
what do we got to throw?
Patent depending. Basically,
hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Okay.
Can I explain it?
Yeah, you can explain.
Okay.
I'll let you explain.
Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to explain the theme after I explain the general premise.
Go for it.
We usually, every podcast, talk about what's relevant, what's trending right now and everything. I'm going to tell you, everything we talk about before the game happens is null. You can't use that as the topic, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You have to actually think about this shit. I am on Google Trends, and I'm going to give you a category. And your dart, so to say, is a person, subject, something or other that it's searchable, even characters, all right? And that's going to lead into today's theme. that we're going to check how it's trending.
Gotcha.
And we're going to see who has the higher score.
Oh.
So we're going to do 3 rounds.
I like it.
Like darts, all right? Or that's my way. And like darts, who hits the bullseye.
Right.
Yeah.
So everything we talked about everything Black Panther, Star Wars even, I'm going to reach out a little bit. No go. You have to brainstorm it. Make it obscure even. And if it's super obscure or super cult or something like that and it still beats your opponent, I might actually give you bonus points for that carry over into when we more solidify this game into more rounds and it's more of a regular thing. All right?
Oh, do we get to keep our points?
Yeah, I'm going to keep this bracket going. It's always going to be 1 versus 1. So even when we have 4 people on our panels, I'm going to tell you who's versus who because I'm going to try and keep it balanced. And I'm not actually competing, so I'm not even a judge. I'm coordinating everything.
DJ Dick Smash.
Waka waka!
So today's podcast, even though it's Friday that this is coming out, it's Valentine's Day. It's love.
Oh.
And so I decided, okay, even though Moose is taken, Jonathan's the single man, and we're nerds, let's go ahead and be like, okay, apologies to Moose's girl right now. We're going to pick fictional girlfriends.
Oh.
Fictional lovers. Characters. All right?
Ooh, I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Are we going to build her? Are we going to build her?
No. Buff Nerf is another episode.
Let me get the glue real quick.
Oh my god.
We gotta build it.
So, I'm going to...
Build a bitch workshop.
Shut up, Jonathan.
The super glue stuck on my
American Pie 2.
Oh my gosh.
You ready? You ready before I explain round 1?
Hit me with your best shot.
Okay. Round 1, sci-fi. So, pick a sci-fi woman, fictional character, as your dart. I'm going to give you about 10, 15 seconds, all right? Raise your hand when you got it ready, and I'll call it out for audio listeners who is at the ready.
Hang on, man. See, this is difficult here because, like...
Oh, no, you got to do it on the spot.
Well, no, because the thing is, I have my fictional sci-fi choice, but I mean, like, in a weird way, it can be glued back to what we were talking about earlier, so I can't have my number 1. I have to have, like a third string.
Let me hear your number 1. I'll be the judge of that.
I was like, Caprica 6 from Battlestar Galactica, but because we're talking about AI, fear,
okay, that's not something
like,
recent, though.
Okay,
so
I'm just thinking
remember, trending stuff.
Trending stuff. I mean, that's just number 1 always on my list.
I was going to say Lilu from The Fifth Element.
See, we got...
you guys can go obscure. We can try that.
Man,
try those too for round 1?
How's that obscure? It's my life. Just kidding.
It's either that or the blue-haired... Yeah, Lilu.
Yeah, definitely.
Shit, I don't even know how to spell her.
Lilu Dallas Multipass.
From Fifth Element.
Yep.
Yeah.
One second. I'll make sure I can write her name.
Right, hey, take your time so you can stall. Okay, I'll find my own character real quick. I'll do the side.
So you're saying Lilu. That's your round 1 choice.
Let me see your phone moves. I gotta Google something.
Oh, shit. Fictional character, Lilu.
Just close out all the porn.
Oh, God.
You ready?
Yes. Oh, I'm just joking.
Oh, okay.
I'm just joking. Don't hand me your phone.
Oh, shit.
Oh, boy.
Okay, this is supposed to be today's, too. All right? So, today's trending number, 14. Like, you just got a 14 with that.
Hang on, is that like 13 plus 1 that your search just did?
I don't know what their method is, but that's the value it's given right now.
All right, we got you.
So you're at 14, my friend. Let me backspace, so...
You gotta answer first next time, so I got all this time to think.
Man, I answered quickly. I answered before you did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but he
Did you want to use Caprica?
No, yeah, we're still doing that.
All right,
Caprica.
6, fictional character.
Yep, fiction. Why you gotta say fiction?
3 million.
No, it says
hurt my feelings like that.
Woo!
She's real to me.
0.
Oh!
Goose egg!
But that was a drop. The last previous number was 56.
God.
But today is a drop.
Today was a drop.
Today was a drop, my
Any
friend.
other day, I would have been 56.
I'm number 1.
You're number 14.
Oh, I think this goes weekly. This is February 11th to 17th. There is a 0. But February 4th to the 10th, 56.
Oh. Okay, so we just played this game on the wrong day. That's all it was. We played this. We should have played this game last week.
Running out of a camera.
I'm just trying.
Every time.
Yeah. Well, we still good on this side.
We're good on that camera.
We're good over here. Oh yeah.
All right, that's round 1.
Do you need me to turn that?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, cool.
We're squishing.
We're gonna stall for time, man.
How's the battery on that? I mean, we didn't lose battery. It filled up my memory card because I'm going high quality.
Oh yeah. We only deliver good quality stuff.
Yeah,
high quality.
Are we ever gonna have a week where nothing dies or fills up or something?
No, it's always death every week apparently.
All right, well, Moose won that round. Round 2, instead of sci-fi, fantasy.
Wait, hang on. Define fantasy here.
Obviously not sci-fi.
Fantasizing all the time.
Oh my god.
Fantasize. So much fantasy.
Uh-huh.
Wow, fantasies. When I think of fantasy, I think of like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Man, that's literally all I can think about. I can't think of anything else. It's just Lord of the Rings. And the whole trilogy, man, there's only... The girls, they don't even talk to each other. There's no dialogue between any female in the Lord of the Rings.
Does there need to be for you to pick one?
Okay, I like your thought. If she don't talk, it's fine. But I like having a relationship with conversation, David. And stalling.
Let me know when you guys have your picks. I'm starting 15 seconds. Right.
Oh, man. It's a countdown.
I'm watching that clock.
Oh, Moose can go first any time of the day he'd like. I still can't think of anything other than Lord of the Rings fantasy.
5 seconds.
Give me some fantasy topics, YouTube.
I
know!
Delay anyways.
I can't remember her name. You said Lord of the Rings, so I'm going to go ahead and steal it. The one that was in love with Aragorn.
Shit.
I can't remember her name, but she was played by...
Liv Tyler.
It's a good choice.
That's how I'm looking it up to remember.
Really good choice.
Lord of the Rings, what was her character?
Game of Thrones. Arwen, yeah.
Arwen.
Oh, snap! But you just gave me Game of Thrones. How to forget that? Game of Thrones.
Arwen.
Now, which one I pick
So
from Game of Thrones?
The red, yeah.
All right. Moose throws the first dart again. His result is 90.
Oh! I gotta beat 90?
You gotta beat 90, John.
Sansa Stark for 500.
Sansa Stark.
Oh, he likes them redheads. Fire girl.
Why you gotta salsa dance?
Sansa Stark. He has to be 90.
Oh, that's easy.
That's
Game of Thrones is relevant as fuck.
That is so lower than... look at that.
Is it worse than 0?
It's 17.
Hey, last round, I would have beat you by 3.
Let's do it with the last round for funsies, but Moose is the winner. For math's sake, let's see. All right.
Math's sake.
Meth?
What?
That's cocaine.
The dealer overpriced me for that.
Category 3 for round 3, video games.
Mercy.
Damn it.
All right, he's throwing the first dart. Let's do this right now.
Yes.
Mercy.
All day, every day.
What's her last name?
Well, Mercy's not a real name. It's like Angela.
Oh, I found it. Okay, Mercy of Overwatch.
Of Overwatch.
Here we go. Doesn't look that high. Let's see. 40.
40? Come on, that's
40.
high. That's plenty high.
40. You gotta be 40.
And what's the category again?
Video games. From your PS2 knowledge.
Oh shit, what was that hooker CJ picked up? Hooker number 1. Let's go Cortana.
Oh man, that is a really
that
good...
might pull up the software as well. Oh no, just the character for Halo.
Xbox though, man. You PlayStation 2.
I've still played fucking Xbox.
I know.
He's stuck in the late 90s with his PlayStation.
100.
What?
That's 3 for 3, man.
I'm unstoppable.
You did good that last one. That was a good choice, in my opinion. Now you're not in the game, please. You can come back swinging. Because I will, from now on, let you know when we have this game coming up and what the round categories are. Mm-hmm. And you just got to keep in mind, don't keep it recent, Like if Black Panther comes out and you use Black Panther, it's not going to be females every game.
No, yeah, definitely.
I won and all my shit was old school.
That's true.
That's true.
Halo 3.
Yeah.
She was in Halo 5.
Oh, true.
Oh. She's still relevant.
I mean, she's on a whole bunch of people's phones and Xboxes.
That's our little game, Trend Darts. Name pending right now because I might think of something cooler. Or talk to you guys and we might think of something cooler. But for now, Trend Darts. That was fun, right?
That was actually not that great. No,
Moose
cheated. Moose was over there.
I Googled it.
He had his Google machine over here. I'm upset. I'm a sore loser. No, I'm just kidding. That was actually pretty cool. Trend Darts is patent pending. Yeah, it's definitely.
Buff Nerf is coming.
Oh.
Can't explain it now. We're running out of time.
Can you?
How much time we got left?
I don't know, but that can die at any moment, and I'm afraid of that camera right there. And actually, we hit the 1 hour mark.
Oh, snap.
So, congratulations, guys.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
And let's...
Congratulations to you guys listening or watching.
Yeah, if you're listening to us now, thank you.
You lasted this long.
Thank you, Moose, for rewatching us.
Hey, it's the only...
I'm the most loyal subscriber.
It's one of the few times where people can actually say, I lasted the whole hour on Valentine's Day.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, this is Friday after Valentine's Day.
Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely. Well, no, you're going to go to work, you're going to tell your friends, you're going to tell your family, too.
You're watching us in the past.
The future is now.
And Moose has been saying on our social media and elsewhere, if you're following us, there is a $50 gift card up for grabs for subscribers new and old that comments on our podcast. That's the new criteria.
Yeah, we talked about it, and so we're going to give everybody an extra week to go forth with it and everything. You're going to comment. I mean, have we come up with anything? Are we going to do hashtags? Or
just right now, the criteria meets is like on this podcast or even the last podcast, comment something relevant to the video.
Make sure you know that we're watching.
You become eligible when you comment on our video, and we find out you are a subscriber, new or old.
Mm-hmm.
So and hey, as an extra bonus, share with your friends.
Exactly.
Maybe you can all team up and increase your chances.
Dinner's on me tonight, boys.
Hey, also, just putting it out there, guys. If you comment #DJ Dick Smash, you win anyways.
No.
You're a winner in our hearts.
Okay, let's say this.
In my heart, you win.
How about this for just
for
this week and this time only, because we'll probably do this again.
So make a challenge.
Right now, #DJ Dick Smash gives you 2 tickets into the raffle.
Ooh, 2 tickets.
Wow.
That's better than 1.
Which is also better than 0. So comment something, man.
Which is one of your darts.
That's what I was about to say.
Relentless.
I always steal my shit.
All right, we are out of time. Thank you for tuning in. I'm so glad you guys are watching us, and we're having a lot of fun with these podcasts.
I'm not.
I am.
My feelings is hurt.
I'm the winner.
Are you scared of robots?
What a wimp.
I'm really scared of this mic that's in front of me right now.
I'm trying to say goodbye. You guys made me laugh. Thank you, guys.
Adios.
Bye. Holy shit.